Hello everyone, Alteredmaybe here, and today we're gonna continue our journey with Witcher Blood and Wine. Our investigation for the Beast of Toussaint still continues and the situation got a bit more complicated. It is very possible that Milton is the next target of this beast, and if we don't want him to become the next murdered tableau, we need to locate his hair before anybody else does. So without further ado, let's get to it, shall we? Hello. Okay, so let's start with retrieving the golden fish from the pond, I guess. I think I am going the wrong direction. Sorry. Yeah, this sounds better.
I'm glad to see her illustrious grace summoned.
What?
Fiorano of the 1290 vintage. I do encourage you to try it.
Attentions to the Vanticles.
I wanted to try it, but that wasn't an option.
Is the game to your liking, ladies?
Aren't we not curious trousers?
Our mama told us not to talk to strangers.
It's there, just there. We made our acquaintances, did we not?
You're a bit creepy, if I have to say. Okay, I just keep what? Drink?
The flavor is strong and goes to enhanced upon tongue by clear chocolate and cherry.
Is this Porto? Thank you. I'm trying to act normal, you know? Otherwise it will be so suspicious. That's exactly what I'm doing. I guess we're starting from Unicorn then. Hello! Yeah, that's not a true unicorn.
Perhaps an apple will work. Or some sweets.
We would not be in this predicament, dear sister, were you still a virgin.
What the
I
hell?
wish to have this conversation again. Here and now.
Hush, or you'll spook the beast. We shall try the sweets.
Hey folks, gonna have to ruin your fun. Sorry.
Who's that?
I think you were gonna spook him. Can you get it? Come on. Nope. Well, at least we're gonna take him away from them. Come on. I don't know why we refuse to use Axie on him.
Stay calm.
Did it work? Are you calm?
Calm down.
Please be calm.
Easy now.
You'll be better without it as well. Okay, this is one clue.
Well, that's hardly fair.
I need to break some rules, guys.
Flagrant cheating is what it is. Sirs, we must teach this scamp.
Oh, am I gonna beat some? Oh god. Didn't break any rules. Get lost. I'm on a mission to save someone's life. Wanna fight? Let's go. Okay, like I'm gonna try the Axie, but the thing is they're crowded, so now they're gonna freak out because it's witchcraft. But I don't want to reveal that I'm trying to save someone's life, because my duchess, my lady told me not to panic anyone, and wanna fight is too much of a direct. Like, I will try Axie, and if they still wanna fight, we fight. Come on.
Listen, I didn't break any rules.
True, he won fair and square.
We were unlucky, that's all. We must try to grab the next clue.
Exactly. Go, have fun. I love Axie in these moments.
Gardens are huge. Be better off on horseback.
Entirely inappropriate.
You want me to ride the unicorn?
Move it.
Wait though. I mean, Geralt has a thing for unicorns, we all know that, no? So what is this? No, this is the wine description. Oh, okay, this is that I am residing in Corvo Bianco from now on. I was checking for that. And like a mouse with the head of hard cheese. Maybe with the second clue it will make more sense. Hi, ladies. Oh, I thought it wouldn't be a unicorn anymore. I was wrong.
All You can't pull one over on me.
Who invited him?
Lost upon Mount Morse's slopes, man.
Take it easy.
Flames do him no harm.
Nonsense. And tasteless to boot. Calm down.
Why are you guys so offended by this show? He's trying his best.
Slaughterhouse.
I just was curious if I can, you know, interact, but no. I want to enjoy the event. I mean, we want the horse, but it's very hard to go with the horse in this narrow.
This should be easy to spot once I'm under.
I mean, it wouldn't be cheating this one, right? Because they are more crowded for me to...
None of which are suitable to show myself in.
Are you guys flirting? I don't get it. Okay,
What the blazes?
Did someone just dive in the water?
Perhaps that's the way to do it.
Sure, if you're a peasant.
I am okay to being a peasant. Just don't find it before me. I don't want to fight with you guys. Are you the one? Nope, this is Candy. Oh well. Lots of candy. This is not helping, just saying. There's one more there. I mean, I don't need to hide from them now, so let me go up and breathe for a second. Bye. I was way more confident before. Okay, I see one red there. Are you a candy as well? No, okay. Really? Now I have to beat the shit out of someone.
Hey, wait. Stop. It's important.
Look, your lady's gonna be mad at you.
King Cormorant, sire, accept this
What?
offering we bring. Prithee cast upon us your merciful eye and bear before us its secrets.
What?
As the moon is heavenly course doth trace, in my domain I await that moment of grace, when a soul of good or ill repute brings me a gift, fitting tribute.
A key.
Bye! Sorry.
Bomb-botched wretch!
Why are you crying?
The game! Disgraceful.
I have a good purpose, I swear to God. I mean, I didn't thought that she would cry. It kind of became sad. I really feel like a bully now. But I am trying to protect the town from a disaster, so... I have good intentions, let's say. I'm sorry. I mean, it was still so lovely the moment me taking it out. I enjoy it very much. Sorry. Hi, nobleman.
The light, it's positively useless. She can't possibly see a thing.
What precisely is that?
An abstract work, gentlemen. The future of art.
What? What? Is that abstract? I guess? The future of art. Hello, baby. Thanks for waiting. My lady? Did you do your part?
Take good care of yourself.
I wish only... Forgive my wife, your grace. She wished to win so badly.
Another heartbreaker here.
If you please, your grace.
We do not please. We act out of the highest necessity. All shall be explained later.
Give it!
But it's against the rules.
I am the rules.
Really? You're gonna say no to your lady just because of a game?
Geralt! At last.
Got a key and a clue.
And I've another. Show me yours. Who wrote this drivel? I begin like a groan, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse, with a head of hard cheese.
Wait, what? In a cave? In the palace pantry? It's a greenhouse! Someplace cramped. Got no idea where Milton's hiding. I suck at riddles. I think I've told that before. I don't think it's in a cave. It doesn't make any sense to me right now. I really want to say in the palace pantry. Just because we have mouse and cheese, I guess. I mean, let's try.
Mice and cheese. Palace pantry, maybe?
No. The hare is obliged to hide here in the
Oh,
gardens.
okay.
Look, if we take roe, hollow it out and fill it with ease. The letters, that is. We get green. Then mouse, but starting with what heads heart cheese. Why, it's greenhouse.
Pretty clever. And it sounds right to me.
There are several greenhouses in the gardens, but only one with a door that locks. And the key to it looks just like the one we found.
Greenhouse it is then. Let's go.
I am so happy we're doing this together with you, Anna, because I would not guess greenhouse.
Wait here.
What? I'm sorry, I'm trying to protect you. We're too late! We're too late!
Oh, what the butch?
Don't kill anyone else!
What was that?
Oh, we need to... Oh, how? Did we catch him? But Milton is gone! Hello? You're so fast.
I'm here.
Hi.
This belonged to you, maybe?
It did, but you may keep it. I've a new one. I do not know you. I've done you no harm. Yet first you butchered a Bruxer who was dear to me. Now you pursue me. Why?
You've killed 4 innocent people, at least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut down?
I don't know, but I try not to cut any innocent, so I'm gonna say none.
I don't kill innocents. Murderers, though, you bet.
I'll soon be done. I've but one left. And you, should you not stand down?
I cannot stand down, honey.
Once you're done, intend to leave? Go kill somewhere else?
No. I intend to live. Happily ever after.
God. God. God, wait! Can you wait a second? God damn it. I think you're a vampire. Okay.
Kill again.
I mean, I will try not to let you kill again. Yeah, you have some fancy clothes. I'm so happy for you. Okay. Okay. Hey! Hey! How old are you?
Come on, come closer.
God, I cannot be regenerating slower! Oh, hey. Ambush. Me no likey. No! What is that? What are you doing? Well...
What now, you piece of filth?
I hate your claws, just saying. Maybe affected by fire? Shut up! Burn. You hear me? Burn!
What? Lost your nerve?
I told you to burn. You hear me? Hey! I deserve that. You're fair. Stop it. Oh. Oh, not nice. Can I don't think Dimitrium is gonna do anything in this case. And I think Mood Dust is for invisibility, no? Oh. He moves very fast. This is not gonna end well, I feel like. Am I dead? I think I'm dead. What? Oh, we have a special scene. What?
You want to stay where you are. Regenerate.
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
What?
I'll help myself.
No, he's my friend.
I'm your friend? Who are you?
Yes, Geralt, it's me.
Regis?
Hi!
You all right?
All is well. All's in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments. But we've not seen one another in ages, my friend. At least in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you...
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a column of a certain castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form, mind you, but were I human, folk would think me a demigod, I dare say.
I'm sorry. What happened, it was my fault. Never got a chance to apologize.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my arm.
I don't know our past. Were you a vampire when we met? Because the fact that I'm asking how do you regenerate kind of tells me that I don't know you're a vampire now.
Miraculous regeneration. How do you manage it?
I had help. From the one you hunt.
Him? How? And what have you been doing all these years?
Not the time nor place for such stories. I suspect we'll get a chance to speak at ease and at length later. Now, however, we must deal with the reason that brought us both here.
I mean, yeah. You guys are clearly not friends exactly. But I mean, yet again, he did it knowing that he will not die. I mean, Beast did it knowing that he will not die, because they sound like they know each other. Killer I'm hunting seems you know him. What brings you back after all these years? Yeah, you seem to know him.
Local serial killer seems to obey you. Maybe you could talk him out of it, convince him to stop murdering.
Why do you think I've come? It shall not be easy, as Dettlaff can be rather stubborn. Though you must certainly recall that neither do I surrender readily.
So that's his name. He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Dettlaff is, how would you humans put it, more bestial than I am. But not to worry, I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed one night since I got here, at least 3 others before I arrived.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand, Dettlaff is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
I mean, Milton was kinda nice. The other 3 sounds like they deserve it, but what did Milton do? What good reasons could he possibly have? How can you be so sure? Don't give a damn about his motivations. I mean, if you're my friend and if you care about him, then I care about his motivations at this point.
So in your opinion, what are his reasons?
Precisely what I wish to find out. And then I will convince him of the error of his ways.
I don't think we have
a lot of faith
the
in the
time.
Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course. Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Their mutilated, dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Dettlaff, who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
I am not sure. Why Dettlaff killed the monster? Why tell me this? Any reason? Why would Dettlaff?
Vampires rarely help humans. Must have had his own agenda, hunting the beast.
You err. He slew it for one reason alone. The monster killed a lad who once in the street had offered Dettlaff an apple, expecting nothing in return.
Terribly noble of him.
You do not have a monopoly on altruism, my friend. Vilgefortz melted my body. Dettlaff found what was left. As per our codex, he had a choice. To leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter. Regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Always had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent. One they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders us so difficult to classify. Dettlaff's trump card is his herd instinct. His tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upsetting. Immensely.
I like you a lot. You're such a nice guy. Any idea what could have angered him?
Anything specific? Some set of things that'd be likely to set him off?
How should I say this? Dettlaff doesn't understand men, their world, its rules, its conventions. He's naive in a sense. He doesn't comprehend your games, knows not what it means to lie, deceive.
Suggesting he's maladjusted, venting his rage.
I'm suggesting maladjustment can at times breed conflict. But is it the case this time? I cannot say, but intend to find out.
I mean, that statement kind of confuses me because I was assuming that he would be someone who understands the rule of the game and the 5 virtue and that was killing these guys because they were betraying the virtue of chivalry. But, like, I gotta find him, yes, but what am I gonna do when I find him?
Gotta find him before something upsets him even more, and all Beauclair is awash with blood.
Well, we share a cause then, just like the old days.
Not entirely. I mean, when I find him, you know.
I know you've a contract on his head. Yet your true task is to stop the beast killing, not necessarily to kill the beast, am I right?
All in all, sure.
Let us find him. By the time we do, I hope I'll have convinced you Dettlaff is no monster.
Fine, all right already. But for now, evidence is stacking up against him.
Hear that?
The posse. Knights must have tracked me here.
I prefer they not find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère Lachaise Long Cemetery. We'll meet there.
See you.
Okay, go. Shouldn't be too hard for you.
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our courses would carry us. Yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
Sirs, we must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unavenged.
I'll be in a very shitty position at the end of all of this. Like, was that cutscene supposed to get in when I'm almost dead? Or did I manage to survive enough until the cutscene? That is my question. Purchasing... Wait, what? Tin soldiers, stuffed animals, baby dolls, grown-up dolls, building bricks, witch capes. Okay. I don't think that was the clue I was searching for. I mean, while you guys are sitting outside, can I meditate so I have a white wrapper to drink? Thank you. I don't know, I thought in the end there is some clues to be found, but no, it's just to get them out of here. But can I learn our past? Do I have anything about our past with that lovely guy? Dettlaff van der Eritin. Emiel Regis... Oh god, that's impossible for me to read. I'm gonna call you Emiel, or Regis, one of them. Here I must explain that years ago, Regis had joined Geralt's band of fellow travelers, of which I was proud part, and set off with us in search of Ciri. Together we lived through many fascinating adventures and Regis proved himself a loyal friend, the kind you can trust with your life. Sadly, the expedition ended tragically for Regis. He was killed by Vilgefortz, who reduced him to nothing more than a wet stain. Hence the Witcher's immense surprise at encountering his old friend. After all, he had seen Regis die with his own eyes. But the thing is, that was not Regis' final death, nor even his first. As a young man, Regis had been a bit of a free spirit and overindulged in the drinking of blood. This lifestyle led him to being butchered by angry villagers. Regenerating from that took him 50 years, or nearly no time at all for any mortal. When he was back in full health, he kicked the habit of blood drinking for good. You're a good vampire! For years we'd all thought he was gone forever, yet there he was, standing in front of Geralt in that dockside warehouse. Regis explained he had regenerated and come to Toussaint to find Dettlaff, a friend. Such were the dramatic circumstances bringing Regis and Geralt together again in Beauclair. They did not have long to enjoy their reunion, however. They could hear others approaching and Regis, not wanting to risk an encounter with angry humans, agreed to meet back up with Geralt at the cemetery where he had made an altogether comfortable temporary home for himself. Okay, I will meet with Regis, but I want to look around a bit. Also, do I have the side quest that you guys were mentioning? No place like home. Yes. I mean, I actually wanted to go to Corvo Bianco to see my new home. Let's do that, I guess. Oh, hi. Sorry. I did not want to disturb you guys. I love this town. Excuse me. What? What happened?
Sir, a letter for you, sir.
Letter?
The professor?
Can't rightly say, sir. I was just to deliver it.
The mutations? Is that it? Stamp says postage paid, so get lost. Here, your tip. Come on, tip the little boy.
Here. Thanks.
No, sir. Thank you. And I truly hope I'll be of service again.
You're a lovely boy. Go.
Dearest.
I suspect weighty affairs, rather than merely the wine festival, have drawn you to Toussaint. Perhaps you'll find time to probe a certain matter in spite of this. I recently came across the mention of one Professor Moreau, a scholar in Beauclair, who conducted research into Witcher mutations. Though the details are rather murky, as is the location of the scholar's laboratory, his journal could contain more information. It lies buried with him in his tomb. I enclose a map I found in the book I happened upon. Though less than completely legible, I trust it will prove useful nonetheless. I felt this matter could prove of some importance to you, thus I dispatched this letter without delay. Whatever you decide, please take exceedingly good care of yourself. Your Yen.
My Yen!
The professor who studied Witcher mutations might actually be worth looking into.
It was so nice to hear Yen again.
How is it the Duchessa does not feed him?
I miss her. Okay, let's go in order. I want to see my home first. Not as bored. Give it to me. What? Never have you seen such a tournament, for such a tournament's never been held. Okay. Test yourself with the trial of the virtues. Years pass and times change, yet all that is good and beautiful still requires a defender. Come to the Isle of Laclavie and test the rightness of your character during the trials. If you pass, you shall receive a reward. Now that I think about it, in my main playthrough, I remember accidentally passing a trial. Is it related to this? Hey, tough guy, smack down your brother-in-law and now you're feeling invincible. Armed escort wanted. Oh, another cemetery quest. Since no one from our residence committee seems to think it is their responsibility, I'll write it myself. This cannot go on. That infernal racket coming from the cemetery is driving us mad and no one is doing anything about it. I know we all hear it. Madame Beckett admitted it keeps her awake all night long and she lives further away from the cemetery than any of us. If there is any witcher who can put an end to all the screaming, brawling and insults, I'll pay him from my own pouch. Ask them to point out Charles Lanzano at the Clever Clogs. That will be me. I mean, I will go to cemetery for 3 different reasons right now, so that will be good. I will deal with you later.
Might be worth looking into.
We will, huh? Okay. What is that virtue thing? Dear reader, okay, I read it. I want it as a quest. Oh, I want to do this too. I was wondering if I can visit Guillaume. Okay. Oh god, there's so many things to do.
Someone needs an escort. That's something I do often. It might be worth investigating.
I want to do all of them. All. Which I will, in time. Father knows worst. Okay, first things first. Come on. I hope it's not a morgue anymore. Hello.
I've worked up to my chin and I've caught some rot.
I'm so sorry. I'm getting so many quests, God. What?
Welcome home, sir. I am Barnabas Basil Fawlty. By order of the Duchess, I shall serve you as Major Domo of Corvo Bianco.
Okay.
I previously served with distinction at the Nibley family manor and in Nazaire with Admiral Rompali, who, as you are certain to know, is an extraordinary, demanding gentleman.
Whoa, Barnabas Basil. One thing you ought to know. I'm not your typical landed gentleman. Truth be told, this is the first real property I've ever owned.
Oh, in that case, you must leave it all to me.
Gladly.
I shall organize, see to everything, and whip the house into order. I dare say this place will soon be the most prosperous vineyard around.
Great. Can already see I'm in good hands.
Yeah, tell me more about it.
Vineyard comes across as a place with a rich history. Know who owned it before me?
Baron Rossel.
Yeah.
Who went bankrupt, forcing him to sell the estate to the Duchess. The Baron, in turn, had purchased it from Monsieur Bolius of the Headsman, a truly colorful man of Ketweni origin.
He was actually a headsman?
No, not him, but his great-great-great-great-grandfather.
Got it.
Indeed. Apparently, he was a common cut-purse who somehow secured for himself the post of ducal headsman in Beauclair. Went about his work with an exceptional penchant. They say he chopped off more heads than there are grapevines in the ducal vineyards. He never hesitated, not once. Never sliced unevenly, never botched a job. For his exemplary service, the Duke granted him a title and this estate. Monsieur Bolius, on the other hand, was an engineer in his younger years. Once retired, he settled here and took to producing wine. Sadly, misfortune struck and he lost his sense first of smell, then of taste. Additionally, he could not drink alcohol. His medic forbade it.
Shame that. He gave up making wine?
Not at all. He made even more of it. Began throwing wild balls to which he'd invite friends from far and wide in order to treat them to his wine and delight in the fact that at least someone could enjoy it. It's the sort of man he was, Monsieur Bolius.
I guess that's why Palmerin was upset that it was no longer his estate. Or was it Milton? You get what I mean. Yeah, show me around.
Mind giving me a little tour de Corvo Bianco?
Not in the least. Follow me, please. I think it would be practical to begin on the hill.
If you say so.
Behold, sir, your estate in all its splendor.
Pretty vast.
Indeed. And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
Sure.
Been a major domo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of major domos. My father was a major domo, as was my grandfather before him, as was my great-aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great-aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going, and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to Major Domo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path.
Nice.
The servants' quarters. I occupy the green home.
Aye.
With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff.
Yeah, I see.
Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
Oh, wow.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays.
Yeah, I mean, the help is pushing me right now, but it's okay. I don't think I'm used to this.
Baron Rossel ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful. especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now either.
Yeah, I mean, isn't it spring?
Who would have thought?
What do you mean in spring?
Down below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
I mean, sounds delicious.
The Duchess commanded a pair of shale masts captured for the tournament. Then, during transport, one fled, ducked down deep, and got away.
Sweet, saintly Lepiota.
There's another one?
Nice well. Picturesque.
I have
Yes,
bushes!
though it ran dry long ago. During the raucous feasts Master Bolius held, he would order it filled
Sorry,
with wine.
what? Okay.
There's a tale about a guest attending a Bolius ball for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Lepiota.
Really? Oh god. I mean, he sounds like he deserved it. He's been through a lot, you know. And with enough wine, you can really be Delulu.
Monsieur Bolius, his wife Nina, kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place it was.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory, and once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation.
Yen should come here. We should be here with Yen. Wasn't that the
Madame
plan?
Nina planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
Yes, you are. No, I mean, we were supposed to retire together and live happily ever after. No, I think this is a good place to retire.
My fingers need to shreds.
I'm sorry.
If my lips don't stink of wine, my wife won't know they're mine.
This served as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
Yeah. I can see the vision. Is it a good baguette? You like your baguette? Yeah, what about that?
Voila. During Monsieur Bolis's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the...
Thank you.
I made while fighting the Bruxa. Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
I assume it's no longer the morgue.
As you can see, the facade is, how to put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it a certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
Are we gonna go inside? Come on, I wanna see inside. Majordomo, what happened? Are you okay?
And welcome inside.
Hello.
On the left is the master bedroom. On the right, the dining hall and kitchen. Upstairs, you shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
Not a bad idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. Yet I believe we will, together, devise some innovative arrangements. A few paintings, for instance, would breathe new life into the abode immediately.
Iris!
With that, sir, you've seen the full lay of the land. Corvo Bianco is a beautiful estate. Though one must admit, time has taken its toll.
Yeah, yeah.
Forgive me for being forward, but if you were to choose to invest a small sum towards its beautification, consider me at your service on the matter.
Think I'll take you up on that. Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodeling.
Think we could do some renovating? How much are we talking? Do I have the money?
Mentioned the place could stand to be spruced up.
Almost decidedly, sir. The question is where you would like to begin this rejuvenation.
It's up to me? Let's do some work on the house. The grounds be nice to improve those. We'll discuss this later. Rather broach some other topic now. Let's start from the house, no?
I'm thinking about the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
If I might dare to make a suggestion, why not start with a general renovation? I once oversaw such work at Admiral Rompelli's summer residence. The effects were simply breathtaking. Not only did the residence positively sparkle afterwards, but we also made room to display the Admiral's armor and weapons, of which he was a passionate collector.
Yeah! Come on!
It's in your hands then. Make the place shine.
I shall get to work immediately. Within a day's passing, I shall have sent for the crew which rebuffed the Admiral's residence. They are the finest specialists around.
I trust you.
Highly skilled at what they do. It shall not take them too long, I wager. 2 days after they begin, your eyes will behold your residence in its refurbished, rejuvenated, beautified state. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Now, let's start with this. Then I'll come back. Then we'll go for the new one.
That's all for now, BB.
BB! Thank you, BB. This was lovely. I'm happy for this. Restore Corvo Bianco to its former glory. Wait 3 days for the general refurbishment to finish. I need to run. I need to run for the hills. No, I need to... Oof, there's so many things I want to do, but first... I want to do this because I'm very curious of Guillaume's situation and what he wanted to tell me there. Guillaume?
Witcher, I've a matter of prime urgency and import. I must speak to you.
Okay, I mean, happy to see you standing up and well, but what happened?
Your wound. Feeling better?
It's healing splendidly, though I am to avoid trouble for some time. To be frank, that is precisely why I wish to speak with you.
Want me to stand in for you? Take on some trouble on your behalf?
That could very well be the case. You see, there is a maiden, nay, a lady. I suspect someone's cast an ill spell upon her. A curse, perhaps.
Why are you thinking that? She cursed, what makes you think so? Bet I can guess her symptoms. What?
Let me guess. She suddenly grew cold, haughty, and distant, though the night before she was flirtatious and alluring.
Tut tut, Witcher. You jest, yet the matter is grave. Though true, the lady in question is dear to my heart. I shall not deny it.
Yeah, we saw it.
I fear she has fallen victim to ill magic, and knows no one she could turn to for help.
Okay, why do you think that?
What makes you think she might be cursed?
You must keep all I say to yourself, I beg you. I would never dare to be so indiscreet normally, yet I'm troubled about her, for her.
Hit it.
Vivian shuns the company of others. Though the fairest maid at court, she keeps men at a distance. I thus determined I would resort to trickery.
Trickery? That even befitting of a knight?
In war, yes. And what is love if not battle? As it were, one evening I crouched in hiding outside her seamstress's home. As Vivian emerged from it, I too emerged, ever so gently but convincingly collided with her, then promptly offered to escort her home. She consented. At first, all augured well. I proposed a more scenic route. She agreed. I made kindly forays into conversation, and she even began to respond as we neared the end of our route.
Then suddenly,
mid-speech, from her mouth there flew a most hideous shriek. I stopped stone cold in my tracks while she turned red, then promptly ran off. I did not give chase that time.
Is Vivian human?
I approached her on several ensuing occasions to learn what had happened, for I feared she had become entangled in some trouble. I noted that often, come night, she ventures into the woods, where I've seen her walk about a glade near a pool. I've striven on occasion to follow her, but lost track each time. It seemed then she'd melted into the air.
Is she a vampire too? Is everyone here a vampire? Notice anything else unusual?
Notice any other strange behavior? Additional symptoms?
No, Vivian's avoided me wholly since the first encounter. But folk gossip.
What about?
They say she's secretive, that no one ever sees her after dusk, that she's wont to suddenly disappear.
Nothing unusual about any of that.
I mean...
Sound you heard. She might have just had a sore throat.
Had I thought it possible the sound was natural, I never would have taken up your precious time.
Fair, fair. Yeah, I mean, do you have any additional information?
Tell me more about Vivian. Who is she? What's her story?
She's Her Enlightened Highness's lady-in-waiting. Her mother was a lady-in-waiting. Her father, a knight. That is all I've learnt, for the Duchessa grows angry when asked about her. Vivian spends her days within the palace walls. Yet we are in luck, for she has been named the tourney's patroness this year. Thus, each participant will be granted an audience with her.
Got a problem then. See, I'm not a participant.
I've devised a solution already. You shall take my place in the lists and thus gain the chance to speak to her. I was looking forward to winning the tourney, very much so. Yet for Vivian, I am prepared to sacrifice anything.
Also, I don't think you can fight in your current state, no. Agreed, you got me curious. Let's talk about my reward first. Tell me more about this tourney. Come on, tell me more about this tourney.
This tourney, how's it work exactly?
It is the year's grandest and most important contest. Knights from all corners come to face off for the grand prize. And more importantly, for glory.
Can I compete?
A demanding test of knightly prowess in horsemanship, marksmanship and fencing. I qualified for the first time, had great hopes of winning. Yet...
Yeah, I get it. Anything for Vivian.
I mean... Let's talk about my reward first. Okay, let's talk about it. Come on, I'm a witcher.
Hardly a regular job, this. Not often I gotta take part in a tourney to fulfill a contract. Fee can't be anything ordinary either.
I'm no magnet to command heaps of coin, but naturally I shall award you a just amount. How much do you demand?
I don't want to demand too much from you, but I don't want to go too cheap too, so how about 600? Midway.
Agreed.
Okay.
That is an amount I can indeed muster.
Good. I don't want to be greedy. Then it's a deal. Oh, hello.
Fine.
Are you Vivian?
Gotta admit, piqued my curiosity.
I shall be forever in your debt. Now, we must ensure you are not eliminated from the tourney before you can meet Vivian.
How are we gonna do that?
Could you show me how you shoot, ride and fight, perchance? And you must learn the tourney rules, know how to apply them in practice. I did not mean to suggest I doubt your abilities. Everyone must train, even a witcher. Besides, the tourney contests must surely differ, require skills you don't usually apply, races above all. The choice is yours. Where shall we start?
Oh god. Let's try sword fighting. Yeah.
How about some sword play?
Come with me.
If you want to live, yes.
You will team with other knights to fight. The clash simulates a true skirmish during battle. Come the end, you shall fight a duel. It will determine your place on the podium. I always liked the duels the best, but now I can think only of my Vivian. In the end, it is good you will replace me. I sense I would simply be distracted this time.
I mean, the reason why I say can I do it is that I am not knight and everything has an
Stand
order.
at the center of the training ground. A knight will approach and challenge you.
Okay, I can do that.
By my troth,
Witcher
it is
act
the Witcher who
always
saved
with
us from woe.
Can anyone challenge me?
One, two.
Okay.
Go to the crayfish. You. Quickly, from the right. Now.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. That felt unfair.
I expected you to do well, but not that well.
To be fair, me too. Wanna fight? Practice this enough. Practice this enough. Come on.
Think I've seen enough. Sorry to be blunt, but the simplest Witcher contract demands more skill than this kind of combat.
Where to now? If you wish to know my thoughts, were I you, I would train on the race course ahead of all else.
Alright. Horsemanship training.
Let's do some riding. Roach will like that.
Excellent idea.
Yeah, after Olgierd, this was a pretty easy sword fight. Olgierd was difficult, so I thought, I don't know, it would be challenging.
You might have taken part in. You shall not ride against any opponent.
How's it a race at all, then?
What?
It's a race against time. The true track begins in the arena, runs round the tourney grounds, then finishes again in the arena. The training track, however, lies beyond the arena. We shall go there now.
I am confused. But I will follow you.
Agreed. And last, trump honor. Wisdom lies stripped of all that is noble. Meanness, lords, over generosity. And the valiant have shown themselves cowards. Folk show no compassion. Thus the gods have no compassion for them.
Is this part of the show or is she a crazy lady? What is going on there? Guillaume, where is this ground?
All is ready. Now listen, for it can be quite a challenge. Along your route stand dummies and targets. The dummies you may cut with your blade. The targets you must hit from your crossbow. The time you have to complete the course shall increase each time you land a strike, be it with blade or bolt. It may sound simple enough, yet I've seen many a knight fail this contest and hang his head in shame. During the race proper, judges throughout the course shall tally your points. For now you may ride unperturbed by those matters.
Yeah, now I'm scared. Mounted combat. Holding down on attack button will trigger a slow motion mode which makes it easier for you to strike your target. Geralt will decide for himself which side to attack from based on your enemy's location. Mounted marksmanship. Holding down the aim button will trigger a slow motion mode. While this mode is active, Roach will maintain her speed so you do not need to hold down the gallop button. Okay. Okay, I guess. Where are the marksmen? Like, I don't want to miss them. Oh. Well, I definitely missed it. Come on. No, I couldn't. Oh, that's Guillaume. So... I am leaving the racetrack. I'm sorry. Oh, I have to do this 4 times. Okay. I mean, I will definitely lose it right now. That's evident. I just wanted to understand the grounds, you see. Yeah, okay, fair.
So, have you had enough, or do you wish to ride again?
Yeah, I'll give it another go, come on.
No harm in going again. Practice makes perfect, even for witchers. Giddy up.
Come on. Ah, okay, sorry, I was just trying to remember how do I aim. Trying to learn where they are first, but I mean, this is not gonna be the racing ground at the end. I missed it again. I can never catch that one. I need to slow down before. I think. Thank you. Oh. Ah, fuck. Okay, got it. Now I got it. I did this in the first run as well. Okay. I totally misunderstood the situation, but yeah. Okay, it wasn't that hard. Got it now. At least this one. It was a misunderstanding. I'm sorry.
Will you give it another go? I can set out more dummies.
Nah, thank you.
Had enough. Rather not wear my horse down before the real race.
Sure.
Where to now?
Okay, come on. Let's do all of them briefly before we give a little break.
Come with me.
Is it far?
The marksmanship contest shall pit you against another for the best time and score. He who hits all his targets first wins.
Hope my aim's as good as that Cupid's who shot you.
Sometimes when you speak, I miss the meaning entirely.
You don't understand metaphors? I thought you were the romantic kind. Yeah, okay. The gods have sent the beast. It's not part of the show. She has a statement. Got it? Oh, how nice. They have a barber here. I mean, maybe in DLC they have a good cut. New shaves. Red. Okay. Are we done? Well, that was easy. Okay, I mean, no complaint. It's just I'm losing my respect to knights a bit.
Once more?
No. Thank you, though. I think I'm ready.
Shooting.
Now you must go to the inscription tent. Honor and glory are all true and good, but your scrolls must be in order.
Yeah, I will do that. I'll do that in the next video because I'm out of my time. So, if you want to be there with me, make sure you subscribe and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!